morning, everyone. Welcome on into North Dakota Today. John David Berdahl is back for another edition of This Is How You Make It. And today, we're working with clay.
Yes, we are. Yeah. And so I've got some key ideas here because I was told there's only 5 minutes, so I better, get going.
We're on the timer.
Yep. And so we're going to be talking about conditioning and blending and coiling, okay? And so conditioning.
We're not talking about hair here.
No, we're not. No.
Talking about the clay.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, right?
That's next week.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so conditioning is basically just softening the clay. And that's something you have to do kind of straight away to make certain you can actually work with it as much as you do think that you can. And so I've got some red here, and basically how that works is just working with it with the hands. And it's a good idea to make certain that you've stretched, a bit before working.
Oh, I forgot to do my calisthenics.
Oh, okay, we'll do that right now.
Yeah, for real.
Yep, and so basically just make it so it's pliable, so it's soft, so it's workable. And this is modeling clay, and I got most of this at a dollar store here in town. And yeah, that worked out rather well. And the books that I got here in front are from the Moorhead Public Library. Thank you, Emily, and thank you, Stephanie, for helping me find those there.
Good free resource for folks if they're wondering, okay, now that I got this clay, what can I make with it? What we've conditioned, so what do we want to...
And then there's blending, And so basically, once it's been softened, let me grab this blue here. There we go, I got the blue. So I'm going to take half of the blue, I'm going to take half of this red, and often what you can do is I'm going to roll the red just a bit here, like that. There we go. And then I'm going to take these two and kind of twist them together.
Ooh.
Like that.
Candy cane.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And then start to blend them that way. And it's just basically working it again and again, over and over, round and round, until they start to make, it ought to be purple, right? Isn't that?
At some point, this will be purple.
Oh, yeah. They're supposed to make
now
that.
I see why you said we need to do our finger stretches before we start on this. After we blend that in, you will need to do some stretching.
Yep. And you're going to feel it later, if you don't.
Yeah.
That sort of stretching. And so, they're starting to blend now. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. It's like I have to coax it or something like that.
Yeah, and we're getting there. We're getting to the purple color.
Yep,
you have to call it out. Come on, little buddy. Here you are. I got a snack.
Yeah, it's not like Beetlejuice, right? You say the name 3 times and it appears.
Not around Sophia. She's scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. We can't talk about scary things like that.
I won't do that. Okay, and so I'm getting purple now. They're really much more evenly mixed, okay? And so I'll kind of hold that up.
That's a nice purple.
Yeah, it actually really is.
Yes, now again, I
twisted
them, together. And you can do that with most types of clay. And then, and then it created this color. And now I can work with that sort of purple. Oh, right there.
Look at that. Chemistry and a wonderful art lesson all in one here.
Well, don't forget Christmas.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you have your cookie cutters, now's your time to break that out of the cupboard.
Yeah,
I got these.
More than once a year.
I'll hold it up. I got these at a thrift store. I was just looking at them like, oh my gosh, and I do teach this sort of thing. It's like, and by that I mean, just take things that you can find or find things that you can take. Wow, that's great. I just reversed that. But anyway.
Not illegally, we should note.
Whoa, it's good that I paused a bit. But take, or perhaps utilize, with your projects.
Like that,
or with your artwork or your piece or whatever it is that you're working on. So in this, there's a plane, there's a purple plane. That's really neat. There's a ghost. There's a bunny.
I'm going to get on in that.
Go ahead.
I want to take some of those here.
And
Ashlyn, do you want one of these? Or
I'm
you?
good.
Okay.
I'm kind of cheating.
And instead of a rolling pin, I just purchased these pencils. These color pencils, and that can work to roll out what you're working on.
A nice number 2 goes a long way.
And so the second key idea I was going to bring up was coiling, because that comes up when working with clay a bit. So I'm just going to roll this with her hand here on the palms and make it pretty fast. There we go. And there are different types of sort of clay or mediums that you can work with. I've got air dry clay, and if you two
we used that before.
We have.
That. And so there was a picture being taken. Oh my gosh, not a reflex. I just waved.
We love having our in-studio guests.
Oh, yes, this is wonderful. And so, and then there's dough. So I got this dough, or it's a type of, kind of, I'm not going to say what people say Play-Doh, but it's, it's dough that you can work with. And I got this modeling clay, which is really, really swell. And so coiling, so let me kind of roll this here. Oh, are you making a rainbow?
I said I was kind of cheating.
Oh, and you can press that and hold it up.
I know, I'm going to try. I didn't have time to make the cloud. We only had 5 minutes today. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's as far as I've
gotten,
having
everybody. Pumpkin carving flashbacks right now.
And so coiling is just, so you make this, you make a sort of, there we go. And then so you wrap it around and you coil it like that.
Look at that. Well, his looks a little better than mine. I was trying to make a heart. That's what I was trying to do, everybody.
I couldn't do the clouds for my rainbow.
Oh, look at that.
So they were already in the row for me.
That's great.
You know, I had to have something for show and tell today.
Okay, I have to say, I feel like you almost need to like grease your mat before you start, because then I tried to take it off and then it just kind of turned into that. So I should have brought the Pam out.
Picasso, I love it.
Hey, don't should all over yourself here.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, how do people get a hold of you if they're interested in maybe taking a class?
And so I've got an email address, so that's johndavidburrell@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at really John David, because I'm really John David.
Sure are.
And so you can go there and check that out. Also in the Moorhead Community Education Catalog, and
okay.
Check that out.
Well, really, John David, thank you so much this morning.
You're really, really very welcome.
Okay.
Coming up on today's show, one way to beat the heat by stepping inside to go shopping. Up next, we're chatting with the Mall of America to see what's going on there as they end out summer.